Very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Now Hunter. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. Back to Capella. Young inside. Jackson on him. Young's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Nate McMillan. David.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. We're about 1 minute into the first. Just 4 to shoot. Collins, a screen on Leonard. Hunter, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Young against Jackson. Leonard with the steal. Down low, here's Batum, and the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
To the inside, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter.
And you hope that this inspires the offense. The game is about putting it in the basket, and that first bucket took a while.
Young against Jackson. Batum, a screen on Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's George. Here's Leonard. Hunter grabs the miss. Bogdanovich looking around. Passes it to Hunter. Capella kicks to Collins. Capella with a screen on Batum. Here's Collins. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Hunter with a screen on Jackson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Ibaka outside. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Young. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. Back to Ibaka. Just 2 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Been interesting to watch the evolution of Serge Ibaka, just improving that shooting and that confidence to be a perimeter threat.
First trip to the line for him here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Serge Ibaka. And with Ibaka, he doesn't shoot a lot anymore, but he is still very efficient.
Well, I think, Kevin, that's what makes him an ideal fit with a team that has 2 star players or other guys who are going to draw attention away from Serge. He can spot up on the weak side, get into a great offensive rhythm, and knock down shots.
And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
A big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Clippers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Ibaka with a screen on Young. Jackson against Capella. Pass to Ibaka. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is a guy in Serge Ibaka with that kind of height. He could play over the top.
Young passes to Hunter. And the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jackson kicks to Batum. Here's Leonard. Buries it down low.
Sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
The Hawks trailing. Young outside. To the middle. Ibaka against Capella. Dishes it to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Jackson against Young. Jackson down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Collins dishes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Back to Capella. Pass to Collins. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Kawhi, the kind of guy who's hard to figure out off the court, but that really doesn't matter much because on the court, coaches know what he's capable of doing, how he carries a team, how much passion he has for the game and the competition. And that's all that matters.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Leonard hits them both.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Over Young. Jackson misses. Atlanta's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Shots good from Young. Young's got 6. Here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Batum a screen on Bogdanovich. George passes to Batum. Now Leonard. Hands it from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Young passes to Gallinari. Bogdanovich wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside Collins. Back to Young. The 3. He can't get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Leonard. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Young. Collins a screen on Jackson. Here's Young. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Heat. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Wright in for Trae Young. Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Reddish with the ball. And Wright kicks to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu with it. Working on Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Herder. How he performed last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's the pick. Knocked loose and stolen by Wright. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Third is Gallinari.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Now Kennard. Pass to Bledsoe. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
Well, you have to honor it from there, as Eric Bledsoe fully capable of knocking it down.
And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 1. Wright looking around. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Three-pointer. And Marcus Morris with the 3. And the Clippers lead by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kennard with the ball. Okongwu covering. Here's Mann. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. Over Reddish. That one wide left. The Hawks shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. There's the pick. Here's Bledsoe. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
1:22 left here in the opening quarter. And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Wright against Bledsoe. Here's Herder. Good on the three-point shot.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Wright against Bledsoe. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here is Gallinari. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Herder. Again, the Hawks score.
More and more showing his well-rounded offensive game. That's Herder in his comfort zone.
The pass to Mann. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Reddish the pass to Herter. Now here's Wright. He's guarded closer. Pass to Gallinari. Just his first attempt.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins, a screen on George. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 10. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Bucket is good.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
Passes it to Hunter. Now, here's Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Second chance shot, and it's good for 2. Capella's got his first basket of the night.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Ibaka with a screen on Young. Right side, Leonard. The shot, no good. Hunter with some nice defense. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to Dallas. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Outside, Collins. Capella finds Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Jackson against Young. There's the pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Leonard. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. Here he goes. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich for the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. Outside, George. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Inside, here's Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Young's got 13.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bogdanovich against George. 6 on the shot clock. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that and cost you another play.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. Passes to Hunter. Back to Young. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson against Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Williams has checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Barry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Now Jackson, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Outside Leonard, from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. And Young kicks to Williams. Left side Collins. Young outside, beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George looking around. Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. Pass to Williams. To halt the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Leonard with the bucket.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now here's Williams. Young outside. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shot from 12. Again, Leonard missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Jackson. And a change for the Hawks. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Zubac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's the screen. Batum attacking. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams passes to Collins. Shoots over Zubac. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nobody near Leonard. Nails the wide open jump shot. Leonard's got 20.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And there's the pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. It's hauled in by George. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-5 run. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
The Hawks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Gallinari a screen on Bledsoe. And Young kicks to Collins. From deep. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 5. Batum finds Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Passes it to Zubac. Here's George. Zubac with the screen for George. And that one goes long.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
So, for the Clippers, Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Luke Kennard in for George. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for John Collins, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Lou Williams.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Zubac with the screen for Kennard. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Young dishes to Okongwu. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Here's Reddish. And with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Batum passes to Kennard. Pass to Mann. The pass to Zubac. Kennard for 3. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Young. Okongwu dishes to Young. That one misses.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Bledsoe finds Batum. And here's Kennard. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D. Passes it to Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Batum. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Zubac, a screen on Young. They need this one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off. And when the team leaders are staring each other down, there's extra pride in the line. They're bringing out the best of each other. Down, boy, down.
Let's move our focus back now to the LA Clippers and a game that could go either way.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. They double him with George. Young against Ibaka. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Hunter against Leonard. Over Hunter, and it's Leonard missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Young. No good off the back of the rim. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Batum kicks to Jackson. Shoots the three. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 6.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
And here is Hunter. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
The Hawks trail by 6. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Great look, but off the mark.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
The pass to Batum. Leonard, a good look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Hawks have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young looking it over. To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George has got the ball.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
So it's the Hawks now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Looking to end the run. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clippers leading by 10. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. And it's off from three-point range. Young against Jackson. Back to Young. And he banks in the layup. And that's 17 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Leonard. Here's Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 19 points.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Clippers leading by 6. Jackson looking it over. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Here's Young, 19 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Jackson. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Leonard. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Leonard against Capella. And it's Leonard missing. The Hawks trail by 8. Hunter with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Young. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Batum dishes to Leonard. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. A 3-ball. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta, trailing here by 8. Outside Collins. Capella sets a screen for Hunter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Hawks, Williams, he's checked in for Hunter, and it's Wright in for Young. Collins passes to Williams. Outside Collins. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to, but Paul George still gets it done.
Jackson against Wright. Outside Jackson. Ibaka with a screen on Collins. Tries from 10. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Ibaka against Collins. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Ibaka. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. That one drops for him.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 24 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Clippers leading by 4. Now Jackson. He's got 12. Deflects the pass. And George kicks to Jackson. Ibaka with a screen on Wright. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Collins. Williams scanning the floor. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Jackson. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Reddish in for Bogdanovich. On defense, the Clippers. And Wright kicks to Reddish. Buries the long-range jumper. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Bledsoe. 5 points in the game. And it's George missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul George with the steal. Bledsoe with it. Now Wright defending. Bledsoe against Wright. 3-pointer. And Marcus Morris good for 3. 9 points in the game so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
LA has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Pass to Zubac. He kicks to Bledsoe. Six on the shot clock. A shot by George, wide open. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Wright. Outside Williams. Atlanta again missing. George dishes to Bledsoe. Outside, George. There's the pass to Mann. Zubac in the post. Pass to Mann. Makes it off the glass. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
No good from Bledsoe. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Good work there as it goes. Reddish has got 5.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
.124 left to play here in the third. Bledsoe against Williams. George hits the target from 18 feet. George has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Williams has a screen for Wright. From 13, it's hauled in by George. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Molinari passes to Wright. The dish to Williams. Kicks it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella with a screen on George. 5 on the clock. From deep, Gallinari. Doesn't go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Wright. Passes it to Williams. Over in the corner, Reddish. Over George. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Now, here's Kennard. Inside, clock at 4. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Young. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Collins. Hunter with it. Shoots over Zubac.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
Lets the 3 fly. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. The Hawks trail by 13. Herter passes to Young. Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now the pass to Jackson. No good on the triple. The Hawk shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Gallinari passes to Herter. Gallinari, a screen on Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. And Herter gets it to go.
Hard to stop with how quick Herter is able to rise.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Young outside. Gallinari with a screen for Young. Over Jackson. Young, no good. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Jackson. Back to Batum. Down low. Here's Zubats. And the shot is long. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Gallinari passes to Herter. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Out to Gallinari. And a miss there on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And yes, it's good. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
He uses the threat of his drive to open up looks for him offensively. Jackson is one smart cookie.
Gallinari passes to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Young. Back to Collins. Stolen by Jackson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Young finds Hunter. Zubats against Collins. Young, no good.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Batum passes to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Zubats. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Zubats has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Now Hunter. Gallinari outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins a screen on Kennard. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clippers leading by 12. Pass to Kennard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich against Kennard. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Great to get Ibaka involved at the rim, build his confidence. He's such a big target down there.
The Hawks trail by 14. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Collins. Now, here is Gallinari for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. No good. Shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Well, this will always be a part of Serge's game. Rim protection on the inside. That's nasty.
To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Hawks trail by 13. Outside, Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 26 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jackson down low. Defended by Young. Jackson misses. The Hawks trail by 11. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Collins. Gallinari finds Collins. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And a change for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. Young against Jackson. Pass to Ibaka. And no good that time. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Gallinari outside. To the middle. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Young.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. George against Bogdanovich. A three from Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Young against Jackson. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Releases. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 7 on the bucket from Capella.
And that's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range, Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson against Young. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Leonard. Knocks down the step-back jam. Leonard's got 29 in the game.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Young. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. George against Bogdanovich. Ibaka with the screen on Bogdanovich. Here's George. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Young. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Outside Jackson, and here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. High post Young. Jackson on him. Offensive rebound. Screen by Capella. And Gallinari kicks to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George against Bogdanovich. Right wing. Ibaka with the screen on Gallinari. From 13, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And here's George. Following the 3 from Bogdanovich. No good there with the step-back jam. Leonard against Hunter. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Young. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Twenty seconds left in the 4th quarter, and that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Hunter finds Young. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Jackson. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Gallinari missing. And here's Kennard. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.